Welcome back, everybody, to another week of Common Rabble. You could be anywhere else, and you chose to be here. I am DZ.
I am Hoodie, wondering why you're here.
I'm Ham.
And I'm Pat, and I know exactly why we're all here.
Why is that?
To create great content. And if you're listening, you're here because you appreciate that content.
And you know it's great content.
And you know it's great. So sincerely, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for listening. If you've made it this far into the podcast, we appreciate you. And don't forget to look us up on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at Common Rabble Pod. And you can find us on all of your podcatchers, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. You can catch a new episode dropping every week if all goes according to plan. So, what's new with everybody? What's going on?
Quick question. Did you say podcatchers?
Podcatchers.
Okay, I'm glad you addressed this because I was thinking the same thing.
Have you never heard the term podcatcher?
No.
Oh, that's just...
Now this is podcatching.
it is what you use to catch your podcasts.
Okay.
As they are.
You didn't know they were running.
It is literally just a term that I've heard on a bunch of different podcasts I've listened to over the years, and it's just a word that's out there in the ether.
So it's just podcast congregate app.
Aggregator?
What did I say?
Congregate?
I said aggregate. Didn't I say aggregate?
I thought you said aggregate.
You said congregate.
Yams, if you could play that back for us later.
Yeah.
Get that little
we won't know. Let's
effect.
just say he said congregate because I'm pretty sure he said congregate. Yeah, but it's a word for podcast app, whatever, however you get it.
Okay, good to know. Add that to the Common Rabble lexicon.
Sick.
So we're gonna just make a whole lexicon of Common Rabble terms
we'll
now.
have a list.
Yeah.
We'll add it to the list.
I mean, I like it, but I want the heaven meme first.
Okay, give me. I need
multiple-
time. I need to let them marinate and produce the quality content.
We have multiple irons in the fire. Just gonna get there.
It's like our logo is drawn with crayon right now. Like, give me a minute to catch my breath.
Fair. Okay. All right. We're gonna upgrade to MS Paint, right?
Absolutely. As soon as we get the technology.
So, it's a big day tomorrow, you guys. 4th of July. You got anything big going on?
I think Ham and I are hanging out tomorrow. Pat and I are hanging out tomorrow. We were going to go do a pool party thing at my partner's mom's house, but that didn't pan out because of my dog. So we're not going over there because initially we thought the dog was gonna be able to go in the pool, and then I was informed that the dog would not be able to go in the pool. And trying to keep my dog away from a body of water is not necessarily what I want to spend all of 4th of July doing while shit's blowing up. It would either be like I'm either sitting inside with the dog, and I don't want to do that on 4th of July, or I'm sitting outside chasing the dog to keep her away from getting into the pool. And that's not something I want to do.
I feel like you can't just Papa leave it with a pool.
That's the one thing where like, nah, she fucks with like a body of water, not rain, but like if it's like the last time I took her to the river or something like that when we went, was at the reservoir years ago. Well,
Berryessa?
No, not Berryessa. The other one out in
out past
Tracy.
Modesto.
Yeah, out past Modesto. That reservoir, the Woodward Reservoir. That one, she swam in that. She just like she loved it, and I haven't had a chance to take her back to somewhere, and so it's kind of annoying. But it is what it is. We're gonna do, I think, just like drinks and have some food. We were talking about getting like a kiddie pool or something like that to be able to, fuck around,
simulate,
sit in. While
Make sure you go
tomorrow.
to Costco after the podcast to go get your pool.
How much are the pools right now?
Dude, shit, I don't know.
You work there. Come on.
I know I work there. I do tires. You think I go out on the floor and just go, oh man, look at this kiddie pool. This would be really good for the guys.
We were at Walmart and it was like The cheap one was $380.
What?
The more
That
expensive
tracks.
one, all the little ones were sold.
Oh, okay.
They only had those above ground ones that like stand 5
like-
feet or 4 feet.
I see.
That you have to like kind of either inflate or have like 4 people hold up to fill with water.
Yeah.
And that was all they had left. So it was like, fuck, we walk in the store and the first thing you see is 3 empty shelves that had swimming pools for like $60 on them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was also like 100 degrees out there. So I get it.
Are all the fans sold out too?
I think so.
Yeah,
that would make sense. I just got my AC unit put in the window like yesterday or the day before. And
nice.
God, it has changed
Good timing.
everything. Yeah.
Seriously.
My neighbor went and cleaned his AC that he had in storage, and he put too much water in a place that wasn't supposed to have water, and it stopped working.
Oof.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
yeah. And I saw him do that, and I talked to him, and he was like, "Yeah, it sounds like a plane taking off. It's not working right." I was like, "Oh, damn!" And I was like, "I'm gonna be very careful about how I put fucking chemicals into this thing to clean it right now."
You got to clean ACs.
You the easiest way is you just spray a bunch of hydrogen peroxide into them with a spray bottle, because that way it's not something that can fuck with you chemically. Like if it's in the air, it's just like
It'll just evaporate.
yeah. And if it gets on stuff, it doesn't eat the styrofoam inside the AC or anything like that. But that's what they recommend because it eats the mold, kills the mold. Because you will get mold in an AC, especially if it sits off for a long period of time. So grab a spray bottle of hydrogen peroxide and just douse that shit in the window. Let it sit for a while.
I'll say I've got a floor unit.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
rolling-
Take that
the
shit
rolling
out.
one.
Yeah, take that shit outside and just soak it in hydrogen peroxide.
Hose it down.
I'll just roll it over to your house. And
That's do it. I dare you. Just roll it down the street
You won't.
all the way there.
You won't.
I know, barely. I was talking to my partner earlier about things that we're going to bring for tomorrow to eat. I know everybody was like, they're going to make something. Pat, did you have anything in mind? Because I was still trying to think of what I could bring to this party.
No.
And I know
I'm gonna
it's
figure that out tomorrow.
tomorrow is a little too late for that because all the stores are closed.
Ooh, true. Well,
I believe
you know,
Safeway is actually going to be open.
Oh, are they? That's evil. All right, cool.
All right. Well,
Good to know.
I know where I'll be in the
Yeah,
morning.
exactly.
Why don't you guys bring the boom?
What does that mean?
Come on, DZ, the stuff that's going to blow your fingers off.
Oh, I don't fucks with the fireworks.
no, there's already going to be
There's gonna
so much
be-
in this neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Need to
but
contribute.
thank you.
When
It's
I-
about community.
When I was a child, I blew the tip of my finger off because of somebody else, but with a firework.
Wait, hold on. Which one?
Either this one or this one. It grew back, but it was just like this chunk of skin blew off the top.
Nice.
Because I was holding a firework and I was talking to somebody and somebody else lit the firework that was in my hand. And as I saw it in my hand, I went to throw it and it just like, and I just remember blood
That's some
pouring
like
out of
Tom
my
and
finger.
Jerry shit.
Yeah, 100%. I felt stupid as shit. They like kind of laughed and then I was just crying, leaking blood out of my hand. And my mom came outside like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, that's dumb as shit. I told you not to play with the fireworks." I'm like, "Yeah, my bad."
I like that somebody lit the firework in your hand and it said you're bad.
They were an asshole. I will say now. They 100%, they did that shit on purpose. Like, they realized I was not paying attention. They thought it was funny.
Asshole, if you're listening, please reach out.
Nah,
We just want to talk.
damn. I don't want to talk to them.
I'll talk to them for you if you know what I mean.
Yeah, collectively, the podcast will talk.
What about you, Hoodie? How's your 4th of July plan coming along?
Pretty good. I finished shopping at work and the last of the stuff I need.
Oh, you didn't happen to see how much pools were while you were shopping?
Dog,
You know, cool. Just make sure.
wondering.
do you know how fucking crowded Costco is the day before the 4th of July?
I actually have no clue because I don't have a Costco membership.
Okay, so let me explain. It's a pretty big parking lot.
Oh, I know.
We have to park the cars that we finish in that parking lot. We have designated spaces for that. But that doesn't mean shit when all these motherfuckers are taking up all of our spaces. So we have to have 2 people back out a car, go find the next one, and then the guy driving sits in there while the other guy backs it out, and then we swoop the spot as quick as
Wow.
possible because people will see that car coming out and try to swoop the spot.
Yeah, 100%.
Because
Yeah.
it's that fucking crowded.
Gotcha.
Costco, if you're listening, please don't reach out.
Yeah, because I know if I were to try to go tomorrow, that would be miserable. Or today.
Dude, they're closed
late.
tomorrow.
Oh,
They're
cool.
closed tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be miserable. I'd go there, realize it's closed, and then just go home.
I'm sure people will.
Yeah.
Was the one I worked at bigger or smaller than your store?
They're about the same. The warehouse itself is about the same size. I think my lot is slightly bigger because the lot at your warehouse is actually pretty small.
Wait, were you at San Leandro?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that lot is way smaller because of the way the gas station is in the
I
back.
had to get to work like literally 30 to 45 minutes early just to get a parking spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trash. Yeah,
that's
that-
like my least favorite.
Well, that
one to go
also
to.
was because you were getting shitty shifts.
Yeah.
Like I get there at 7 a.m. when no one's there. So
Yeah, I had 2 morning shifts at my entire time.
What time does Costco open? The store
9.
9. Okay, that's right.
Most of them do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to spread false information and then have it come back. Well, Common Rabble told me that Costco opens at X time. Anyway, 4th of July, I'm making mac and cheese tomorrow. My super duper famous, not really that famous mac and cheese. And I have been looking, I think the brand is Cabot, Cabot, the cheese.
Cabo.
Don't listen to them. That's fine. You can continue with your story, Hoodie.
Cabot. It's from Wisconsin. It's called.
All right,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
first time I ever made this recipe of mac and cheese, right? This was like 11 or 12 years ago at this point. I went to Encinal Market and I found the Cabo.
Does it have EUX at the end of it?
No.
It's
Oh.
Abbott.
What about?
Get out of here. No.
Okay, yeah. Hoodie's going to go show off his mac and cheese at Lake Chabot right
Lake
afterwards
Chabot,
too.
yeah.
So.
Bingo. Fucking bingo.
I mean, I'm not going to Lake Chabot, thank God, but I am going to go up to Castro Valley to my parents' place and go watch fireworks from their backyard
Live in
while eating
Castro
mac
Valley?
and cheese. Technically, it's still Hayward, but they're literally like right off the 580.
Nobody wants to be caught living in Hayward. It's fine. We get it.
No,
Always lived
seriously.
over there?
No, they
one
used to live
person.
like 2 blocks away.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. But anyway, I found there's this habanero cheddar cheese that they make.
Oh.
Yeah. I have been looking for that.
I think I
for
know
like
which one you're talking
12
about.
years. And when my girlfriend and I were at the store, I'm sitting there going through the cheeses and then I'm like, I found it. So
Nice.
that's my wild card cheese for this round of mac and cheese. My dad's going to grill. He's doing like tri-tip and corn. My mom's making cookies. Then my girlfriend's doing drinks.
Nice.
I got all the stuff for the Palomas in the fridge.
You guys are all going up to CV, Castro Valley, to do that.
Technically Hayward, but yes.
Yeah, just call it Castro Valley. It's fine. We don't need to acknowledge Hayward's existence.
Greater Castro Valley area.
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. Yeah. So that's my big plans for tomorrow. And then Pat and I have big plans for the 5th of July, actually.
Is that the concert?
The 5th
Yes.
of July.
Which is
Fallout Boy and
say
Bring Me the
Fall Out
Horizon.
Boy,
It's
that's
going to
right.
be,
Oh, and Bring Me the Horizon.
yeah, it's going to be super, super lit. I'm going to be a 1, possibly 2-man mosh pit if Pat decides to join me.
We're gonna fuck up the lawn.
I think you
Hell
said,
yeah.
I think you said last time this is a
lawn?
pre-COVID ticket
Yeah.
that you got.
No, that was My Chemical Romance.
Oh, okay.
That concert happened last October
It was something that got canceled and then rescheduled though, or something. Or
for 3
3
years.
years later. Okay,
Yeah.
and then what about this? Is just random concert that they.
Yeah, Fallout Boy tech was basically inactive for all intents and purposes until, what was it, Pat, earlier this year?
I thought that they were a defunct band at this point, but
No, they've been around since the hiatus ended. They've been like pretty regularly putting out albums.
oh shit.
And-
20
until they put out Mania in like
13?
2018 and no one liked it.
Yeah, that's what I did not listen to that album, and I just did not check up on them until this album cycle started. So
I mean, to my knowledge, after that album, like they played a handful of festival dates every year, and that was like
That was it.
So
Yeah,
they
they
were,
were-
for all intents and purposes, like a defunct legacy band. And then So Much for Stardust happened, and it completely changed the ball game again.
that's good.
Yeah,
They made a good album.
solid album.
I'm surprised and impressed.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really cool. Very excited.
We're at City
Shoreline.
Shoreline.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As
And
excited.
so wait, do they just do it at the main amphitheater then? There's no.
No, there's no parking lot stuff. That was all Warped Tour.
That's all Warped Tour stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
VFD.
So that other area is actual parking lot that they will be using for parking.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
thankfully.
Cool. That makes so much more sense.
that being said, I can still see the line of cars
We see it in our future.
waiting to leave, just
Oh,
sitting
God.
in traffic for an hour.
Yeah,
trying
it's
to get
burned.
over there.
It's
Hey,
burned in
it's
already.
okay
Yeah.
though because we'll have the music sitting in the car, carpool karaoke.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm just trying to put a positive
I know.
spin
I
on it,
know.
man.
Yeah, you're doing your best.
Yeah, my fondest memory was of Shoreline is when we got tickets to see the Oddball that first year. And then
played Smash Bros?
The Smash Bros demo had just dropped.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
like we were all just playing Smash Bros, ignoring Mark Maron.
Yeah, he literally comes on stage and is like, "So my cat's sick. What do you want? I'm gonna play Smash Bros." If that's your opener,
where were you
if
playing
that's what
Smash
you're leading
Bros
with.
On our
This is when the
Nintendo
3DS
DS.
ones came out. Like this was like years,
Oh, when it was the
years ago. It was
Wii
like
and 3DS.
Yeah, Smash 4.
Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
cool. Gotcha.
It wasn't even Smash 4 yet. It was just the demo.
oh,
There was like
oh,
5
gotcha.
characters you could play
it
as.
was like 3. It was like Mario, Mega
Link,
Man.
Pikachu, Mega Man.
Link,
Mario, Link, Pikachu, Mega Man, and like
Kirby or some shit.
Villager.
yeah, probably. I don't think
Villager?
Villager was in the demo. It was like maybe Kirby, maybe DK.
No,
Wasn't
I don't
DK?
remember.
Seth Rogen was.
I can't think of it, but it was not.
I just remember ignoring all of Oddballs and the 3 of us just sitting there playing Smash
Was the
Bros.
demo multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the way it worked is that you had to get a code. You had to have like a Nintendo membership or whatever, and they randomly sent specific numbers. Like they sent like 3 codes to random people. So like if you never checked your email, you wouldn't even fucking know what happened.
Oh, so you would get.
I was
3
I was
codes.
able to get the 3 codes, and I gave them to. I got 3 codes,
Damn.
gave them to Hoodie and Pat.
We had a raucously good time.
Yeah, it was fun. And then we hung out in the parking lot of a Taco Bell for a minute.
Damn.
Was that the
think
same
so.
show?
Yeah.
How'd you get to the Taco Bell? You just drove.
Yeah.
Okay, I was saying there's no Taco Bell.
Pat
close to
drove all of
Shoreline.
us, and then we went to Taco Bell later.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, wait. Do you
sounds
guys remember the night that Smash 4 dropped though? And we like because this was when you were working at Starbucks, right?
I was working at GameStop.
What?
I was
But
already
we
working
sat
at GameStop.
outside the Starbucks. Okay, so you were working at GameStop, but we sat outside, the,
outside the
Starbucks
Starbucks.
and played Smash.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in
Wow.
the Starbucks in Fruitvale, we sat there for like several hours into the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Wait,
I can't imagine sitting in that parking lot
till like
these
midnight or
days.
some
No.
shit.
Oh no, we
Like
were
1 or
we
2.
there there past midnight, I think.
Like in a car.
Yeah,
We
parked in
did
car.
a
Okay.
midnight release, so I got to work that.
Oh,
I
so
think it
you
was
got
an
there
11
at midnight
or was it
to
10
play,
p.m. release?
and you were playing till like the AM.
I think what had happened was it was like a 10 p.m.
It was
release.
a 10 p.m.
So
release. I had to stay till I think either 10:30 or 11 when people stopped coming in for it.
Gotcha.
And then after that, we kind of just hung out in the parking lot till like 1 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Pat and I
gotcha.
got our copies, and we were playing in the car until
Waiting for-
Ham got off,
Yep.
and then he joined us in the car, and then we just kept going.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was after the full release of that game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The one for the Wii U had already come out.
No.
I think-
No, I
Wii U
think
was
it came
a
out
bit
after.
later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think it was 3DS and then Wii U.
okay.
That's why it was so exciting. If we'd already been playing Smash 4 on Wii U, I know we would not have been going
So
to
it came out on DS first.
Yes.
I don't even remember that. That's
It definitely
crazy.
did.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we learned how much that game fucking sucked.
Damn.
Yeah, Ultimate happened,
Yeah.
and then we also went back to Melee.
Yeah.
But you know, we're not a Smash Bros podcast, guys.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Don't tempt me.
So in an effort to pivot towards anything else,
Yeah, yeah. We were just talking about how Great America. So we thought Great America was closing like this year.
That's what I had
why,
heard that.
Why did you think that?
So I don't know.
I mean,
my
honestly-
partner's little sister was like, "Yeah, it's the last
this
year.
is
We
your
gotta go
trusted
this summer."
This is your trusted source.
She's an adult.
Oh, okay. You hear a little sister, I imagine like 8
No,
years old, no
she's-
matter how was the situation.
She's
here.
like 19 or 20.
Oh, okay, that's a
Wait.
grown adult.
Are you talking about Nautico?
Yeah.
What the hell? Time flies,
Yeah.
dude.
Right.
Nautico?
Yeah. Crazy.
I don't care.
Yeah, you know what?
I know. No, it's fine. I really don't. I don't even need.
That-
I
just
get it. I
leave
get
it.
it. I don't. Yeah, because that's fine.
Just leave it be.
Anyway, yeah, we were talking about how we thought Great America was closing this year. Apparently in 2033.
It said 2033 when I
so
Googled it.
the pod has plenty of time to go
You're
to
off
Great
by a
America.
decade.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But when we brought up Great America, I was thinking about all the times I've gone there. Every time I go, Top Gun, now renamed Flight Deck because it's no longer Paramount's Great America.
Who had Kong?
Kong?
Kong. The ride Kong.
Probably Universal Studios.
No, it wasn't Universal Studios. It wasn't Great America.
I don't know, but it wasn't.
I didn't even know there was a Kong ride.
It was called Kong, but it wasn't King
wasn't-
Kong.
okay.
It was green, and it was like a hanging from the top, and I think it got renamed. I want to say it got renamed to like the Top Gun thing or something like that.
I never
No,
did
'cause
any of
Top
Top
Gun
Gun
was-
was always Top Gun.
Yeah,
okay.
until it became Flight Deck because Paramount.
But there was one roller coaster that you're hanging from, like it's hanging from the top. I just remember I almost like hit my leg on it.
Said it was green?
It was green.
Are you sure it's not like?
Six Flags.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
Was it
he
orange?
said
I thought it was green.
you said green, and I immediately thought Medusa.
Medusa.
No, I remember
Who
Medusa.
names the
Medusa's
rides?
fun.
I don't know, but I want their job.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that was Kong. But I just remember my leg swinging underneath it and coming very close to a pillar, like one of the metal bars. And I just remember like seeing my leg almost tap it, and I was like, that, like, scared the shit out of me for a really long time.
Moments before disaster.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, not at all.
That just made
Like
me
that
think
was,
of that.
trust me, that was way more interesting because I never had like, and I'm shorter than you, so I never had an instance where I was like, oh no, I'm gonna lose a leg. But you know, as fun as Top Gun was, there's two roller coasters at Great America that I hate with a passion, and it's weird because I used to love the Demon in theory because it's a cool roller coaster, but that shit makes your head feel awful after. Like the last time I ever rode it, I literally rode it and then I had planned to do other stuff and I was like, nah, I'm going home. Like I feel like my head is about to explode. And then I can't remember the name of it, but they have that old wooden rickety ass roller
Grizzly.
coaster. Yes. Yep. That's
I was
it.
gonna say it's like Roar at Santa Cruz. I think it's
Yeah.
called Roar. It's a wooden,
One of them is like the
shitty,
oldest one in California. or something
scary
like
as
that.
hell.
I'm just saying like at some point,
Put your hand up, get some splinters.
no, not even the splinters, dude.
Someone has had to leave a termite there at some point.
Yeah,
like,
Jesus Christ.
It's gonna be some kind of disaster like North Carolina.
Where is vertical velocity? Which one is that? V2.
Vertical velocity.
It's the one that goes all the way forward and then it like goes all the way back and you go backwards.
Flags.
Is it Six Flags?
It is Six Flags.
Okay. That one I remember.
Oh,
Have you been to Great
that
America?
one's
'Cause it sounds like you've
that
only
one's
been
the
to
Flash.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know which ones I've been to, but
All right, we got to produce content.
But I
We're
literally
going to-
did watch a chick drop her phone when the thing shot back. A phone just fell off of the fucking ride and just hit the asphalt and exploded into pieces.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
But I just remember her looking for it afterward, just like because we just got food or we're waiting in line for food, and yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, it's called the Flash.
yeah,
Now.
the
Did they
Flash,
rename
vertical
it?
velocity.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because Six Flags has that deal with DC, so like they have the
Oh.
Batman coaster, Superman. I think Superman's like the tower, but you know, it
Gotcha.
does it matter? No.
No, Superman's the one that drops. It takes you up to the top of this like big.
Yeah, the tower.
ramp.
Yeah.
And then they
Oh,
just
wait.
drop you
Okay,
and you
yeah.
like shoot off.
Okay, all this roller coaster content is just making me think of Final Destination 3. Especially when DZ was talking about the dropping of the phone.
Ways to die on a roller coaster.
Yeah. So speaking of ways to die on a roller coaster, A1 sourced some top tier content for us from the Carowinds amusement park in North Carolina.
Oh, was it North Carolina?
They definitely
like-
pronounce it Cabot over there.
Well, I mean, half my family's from Florida, so I bet you they say Cabot down there too.
Cabot.
Okay, so just seeing the thumbnail of this video that you're pulling up right now, A1, I am jaw, floor.
That seems like more than a crack, to be totally
That is not a
honest.
crack. A crack is like a hairline fracture.
Yeah.
That is just a straight up broken support
Yeah,
beam.
like that's a break, not a crack.
After crack spotted mid ride. So
Fuck yeah, mid ride.
just imagine.
How long was it there?
Look,
Wait, I want to see as it goes by. Does it
It
get
does.
bigger?
It's just in slow mo.
is there slow mo? Oh no!
Oh, no.
Dude, that's not okay.
It's not necessary. It doesn't even need to be there. That's fine. It's still working, right? It's working with the broken support. You don't even need that support. It's fine.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's like when you
DZ.
take screws out of stuff and you don't end up putting them all back. If they didn't need to all go back, why would it have?
Have you ever done that with IKEA furniture? And then just had it all
totally
fall
had it
apart
fall
on you?
I'm just thinking about all of the ATMs you've put together in your time.
Other people.
Oh.
You ever put your
That's,
card in an ATM and it just collapses and all the money comes out?
Oops.
That just reminds me of carnivals.
The way that expanded was kind of wild. But
Lady carnival?
You mean like when you see a carnival and they just have like blocks of wood holding up the side of like the small, like the roller coaster or the spinny teacup thing or whatever?
Yeah, like they put their roller coasters up on like cinder blocks and like just chunks of wood they find in the parking lots that they rent out. Like
I'm going to have to go back to that news story later because my girlfriend has like I'm not even calling it an abnormal fear, but one of her greatest fears is catastrophic mechanical failure. So I'm going to show her that and she's going to listen back to this episode and she's going to be like, why would you do that?
Was it rapid, unscheduled something?
Or are you talking about raids? Or is it called raids? That basically what happens to divers when they open the decompression tank too soon and they explode?
I thought that was Ben's.
That is, well, it's called the bends, but I think there's like another term for it. It's like rapid something decompression or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, the word the phrase I'm looking for refers to like what you can technically call extreme technical failure. It's like when something breaks apart, it's like rapid unscheduled disassembly or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like wasn't intentional, but it did take itself apart.
Like the submarine?
Yikes.
It was a submersible. That's why it did what it did. It wasn't a submarine. Fucking acrylic. That's so crazy.
Yeah, like the writing was on the wall. Did we talk about this last week?
I don't think we talked about the submarine like as the story was breaking, but I did think at that point we didn't know
it was
outcome.
like a day. It was like a day into it.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it was
Oh
pretty
yeah.
early
And
on.
so to tie all that back up,
there was still hope.
while we were talking about it, they were already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The U.S. Navy heard them die, and didn't say shit. And after the U.S. Navy heard them die, researchers in the U.S. or some shark fucking researchers tracked a bunch of sharks to the same location where the Titanic was, but higher up, meaning likely some amount of blood and a loud noise happened in that area.
Interesting. I never heard that part.
I just, fucking TikTok kept surfacing me more and more videos about that shit every day, and it got worse and worse every single time.
I'm realizing that bringing up the submersible was like opening fucking Pandora's box right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like one thing that I just find so fascinating is how frequently that coverage would talk about the unit of measure of milliseconds. Like how quickly everything would have like imploded. Like I literally cannot imagine it just like and it's just over. That was long. The sound of that snap was longer than the time it took for that shit to happen.
The fucked up thing is I saw another thing that came out that was like there might have been an extra second of time that they realized something was going bad and it wasn't exactly as we thought because of the way the acrylic failed or some shit. And they were saying that like because of that it might have been like semi-noticeable, like probably still wouldn't have felt it, but realized it's happening and then being gone. That's just that stuff's so wild to me. On that same note, apparently at the same time there was also a boat of refugees. Hundreds of people that like sank in
off the coast of
and they
Greece,
died at the same time. And there was like very little news coverage.
Yeah. None of them were rich.
That's right.
Man, Poseidon was having a field day.
It's that damn live action Little Mermaid.
Oh no.
Ruined everything. But on that note, let's take a break.
Welcome back from our little common break. I am Hoodie, still Hoodie. And did you know that today I found out that in the Bay Area, if you make $80,000 to $100,000, you're considered low income, which means everybody at this table and A1 sitting at his desk is Bay Area poor.
Yeah, this was not like a surprise, but still upsetting to hear.
Very.
To have it confirmed by what's our source on this?
Like
It was a Cron 4.
Cron 4, CNN, I don't know.
The news.
Yeah, it was
All right.
Cron 4. It was Bay Area's favorite news station, Cron 4.
And so
can't
people
argue with
know we are out here and we do live like this. We really do.
Yeah, California is literally like one of the most expensive places in the world to live, let alone the Bay Area.
Yeah. Oakland.
California.
Oakland itself is like the 10th most expensive city in the U.S. to live in right now, too. It's
That's crazy.
right.
Hey,
Yeah, at no point in my life growing up having 2 full-time employed parents and a father who like was college educated and like had a degree and like went to school for the degree he got or went to work for the degree he got, stuff like that. Did we ever see these kind of numbers?
We out to fucking Solano County. We could live like kings out there. Where's Solano?
Solano,
No, we
isn't
can't.
Isn't that just on the side of Berkeley?
No, that's the Solano Shore. That's Albany. Like, there's a street called Solano. Where's Solano County? Is that?
I have no idea.
I've driven through there enough times that I should know. I want to say it's like up towards Yuba City or something stupid, but it's. Let's see.
Vacaville area.
Oh, okay. That tracks. I was just there
Up
in
in
Dixon.
Dixon.
Dixon
Yeah.
is literally the cheapest place that I can think of to go shop. That's literally where I go shopping for stuff. Is literally in Dixon. That's where the discount store
We can
is.
go to Six Flags.
guys, you want to have a bad time?
Go to Dixon.
No. I was
to
gonna say,
Vacaville.
let's collectively move to the North Bay.
Yeah, we just buy a small cul-de-sac.
You could buy a yurt.
No.
No,
I'm not
you're
talking about like Salon.
tense.
I'm talking about like, let's go to like Marin.
You're funny.
I'm hilarious.
That's not. Yeah, see that.
Yeah.
Like,
see, we're Bay Area poor here.
Yeah.
We're Bay Area.
homeless in Marin.
Yeah, we can't be on the street.
Yeah. No, I think we could safely live in Solano. I mean, I can ish live in Oakland comfortably. So, you know,
I mean, Alameda County.
yeah, in general, but Oakland being one of the more expensive places out here is like wild to me at the same time is like fucking stupid.
I mean, if you go based on county though, like we're tied for third lowest.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, wait. No, I'm so sorry. We're tied for fourth lowest because I missed Napa.
Oh,
And
Yeah, it's Solano,
74,
Sonoma, Napa.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I think out of all of the ones though, Solano is there's just nothing out there. It's literally like a bunch of farm and desert
Yeah.
feeling area. Sonoma, it's nicer out that way.
They don't even have swimming pools at their Walmarts.
Well, they got sold
So
out
sad.
yesterday, probably. We were a day late and a buck short.
Were you a buck short or were you just a day late?
Well, I think both.
You're just saying you didn't want to buy the kiddie pool.
They didn't have the kiddie pool.
Yeah,
I
but if
didn't
they
want-
had it,
I would no. We would have bought the kiddie pool if they had that. We just didn't want to spend $389 on the fucking.
okay, but what if the kiddie pool
Adult
was
kid-
$289?
I would have been a couple $100 short. If I had that couple $100, I could really improve my life though
Yeah, I mean,
by
hey,
owning a kiddie pool.
you know what would be a huge quality of life improvement if we weren't Bay Area poor.
That's true. You know, actually, you know what? I don't know if that's true.
Your life would be better if you just get more money. Just have
I
money.
mean, yes. So getting more money, yes. But like, if we were, I don't know if I would want to live with the same amount of money somewhere else, even if it meant that I was less poor there. Because like I've been to a couple of the states in the middle of the U.S. and I can't say that I would spend more than like 8 or 9 hours in any of those places, let alone
Your life.
my life.
I mean-
any couple of weeks or fucking months or anything.
I went. You guys remember I went to Cleveland that one time?
How was that? It was Ohio.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't know. I didn't know that you went to Cleveland.
I remember watching the train leaving Cleveland, exporting crippling depression.
Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone.
Yep. There you go. And I watched the train leave. I watched the crippling depression be exported, and I was just like, yeah, I could probably afford to live here, but why would I do that?
Yeah, it's a city that's like I imagine destroyed by its like poor governance and fucking probably the auto industry, like every Midwest city over there.
Detroit.
Detroit's destroyed. They're still paying taxes on the they're still paying for the initial construction costs essentially for some of those roads that were built back in like 60s, and anything that has to be repaired comes out of like local tax dollars out there. It's so fucked. They're not coming back from that ever. But speaking of the quality of life improvements, is there anything that you guys feel like, I don't know, maybe recently or like as we've grown and become like more adults that you've like added to your life that's made it easier to be or exist or just like make things more comfortable?
Yeah, drinking more water and stopping energy drinks.
That's
I
a
think
big
you
one.
can relate.
Yeah. After those kidney stones,
Ooh.
stopped, or kidney stone technically, stopped drinking the energy drinks as much, like maybe very rarely now. And I'm just like mainly just fucking with water.
Just the 2 daily Celsiuses.
Not 2 daily. It's like, I'll drink 1 Celsius. I was doing that for a while, like a day, trying to see how that made me feel. I don't have to shit myself, like, don't have to shit immediately. Like coffee makes me have to shit immediately. And like when I'm going for a drive in the morning, that's not good. That was the cool thing about Celsius is like I could drink that. I still felt relatively hydrated and it didn't like fuck me up. But
Just a pro tip, maybe a quality of life improvement.
yeah.
You could still have your morning coffee while you're driving. You just got to hot bag it.
Please elaborate.
I don't know. You know what? Ham? I think context clues, I'm pretty sure we can gather what that means.
You learned that in Cleveland?
Cleveland steamer?
Yams.
Cleveland Steve.
Yeah.
Yams hit it.
Yeah. Hit them with the... Get back to work.
Yams.
There's going to be so many scrunchies.
But yeah, no, can't believe you said hot bag.
Hot bag it, dude.
The fuck?
Hey, okay. Listeners, if you don't know what hot bagging is, send us a DM on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, or TikTok, and I will be happy to explain what a hot bag is. At Common Rabble Pod, baby. Let's go.
You're of age.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you're of age, Hoodie will send you a video.
I'm sending hot bags to any of my...
Video instructions on how to hot bag a fucking car.
That is not what I promised.
But no, I'm not hot bagging any cars. But realistically, because of the amount I drive, it's really hard to find bathrooms sometimes. And like the fewer amount of times I gotta poop on the road, the better. And back to the quality of life improvements on that, I own a bidet. I'm not finding a bidet in the
bidet.
wild.
Yeah, no shit. You're not going to find a bidet in the wild.
And even if I did, I wouldn't use it. Because
Wait, why not?
if it's in a random bidet at like a gas station or something like
I
that,
agree.
I don't trust it.
It's
Okay.
sketchy, but I'm still going to use it.
I don't want
It's already there.
Yeah, but it could be somebody else's random shit particles going into your butt. And
Why would there be shit
part?
particles coming out of the bidet?
You don't know. It's random.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Because
Yeah, I guess you just don't know.
because like I clean my bidet.
Wait, DZ.
Yeah.
I think if you shit or like, because I've seen people diarrhea on the back of the toilet.
Okay, yeah, good point.
So that's just
Yeah.
like my
If you're
Your
blowing
pooticles.
it back there, yeah, it's going to get...
I would say pooticles could go into the air.
The gas station bidet is just as clean as the glory hole.
The gas station bidet is
Well, I'm
just
using that too.
Hold on. The gas station bidet is just when you flush the toilet while you're still on it and you get the splashback.
Hell yeah.
Okay, wait.
Add that to the Common Rabble.
Hold on.
Gas station bidet.
Oh, hot bag.
Hot bag, gas station bidet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, bust out the lexicon. Let's go.
You know where they definitely don't have bidets or even public bathrooms at all? Solano County. And that's why we can't live there.
No, you know what's fucked up? You know what's so fucked up?
That's why you
That's not
specifically
even
can't live
wrong. The discount store has a sign at their Dixon location, which is in Solano County. It says no public restrooms.
Exactly.
And in that parking lot, there's also like a CVS and a Mexican restaurant, and you have to like pay to use the Mexican restaurant's bathroom, and the CVS doesn't have one either. So that's actually funny because it's true.
Yeah.
They don't have enough money to support public restrooms out there, I guess.
Okay, so look, if you're looking for a bidet in the wild, obviously we got to go to Marin.
Yeah, more than likely that's where you're
Yeah.
gonna find it. At
Yeah.
some like for
'Cause
some random.
We live in Alameda County. Where's the last time you seen a bidet in the wild in Alameda County?
Yeah,
Never.
The only place I've seen a bidet was at my work's office because it's a tech company.
Yeah.
And even that one sketches me the fuck out because like I've used it one time and like it's like when it's drying your ass, it just smells like poop. So I'm just like you're just blowing hot poop air at my butt.
Okay, wait. So
I don't want it.
What you're saying is you don't know which random tech bro just recently double deckered the shit out of it.
Literally. And so I guess you're like, yeah, maybe they have a good diet, so it's a little like less sketchy. And then the fucking random AM PM bathroom in Solano County that you got to use the gas station bidet at.
I don't care what kind of diet they have. I don't want shit particles on my ass.
I'm just saying, if they have a bad diet, they'll be more liquid. Therefore, more shit particles have the chance of getting on your ass.
You know,
Bidets are a huge quality of life improvement. That's what I was trying to get at.
There we
before.
go.
That's the only thing that we can pull from this.
that is the takeaway.
That's all that matters. Because honestly, like after starting to use those things, going to not using them for any period of time just fucking makes stuff suck. It really does. It's like, okay, I use the bathroom. Now I immediately have to take a shower.
Yeah, it's like you always want to shit at home.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, pretty much. But once you get used to the bidet, shitting out not at home is like a fucking nightmare.
And then you end up with literally one time. You end up with literally one time with really bad toilet paper.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
I'm pointing at
those are
box
baby
of
wipes.
Yeah.
Kirkland Signature flushable wipes that I bought today because
Gotcha.
as someone who doesn't currently own a bidet, I still want my tush to be nice
You
and clean
buy a
when I'm done.
bidet, I'll install it on your toilet for
Bet.
you. 100%.
All right, cool. Next paycheck.
Yeah.
And
Order
they're
it
not-
right now. Order
they're
it
like-
right now. It'll get here by the end of the pod.
They're like $30. You don't have to spend that much money on one.
Dude,
You just get a
Prime
cold
Day is
water
next
one.
week.
Okay, yeah, there you go. It's actually, I would say there's like a June, some savings shit. That's right. It's probably Prime Day next week. That's what that is.
July 12th.
You'll
That's what it is.
install it and break it in for him.
Oh no, I'm gonna have DZ's poo particles float around my house.
Hella pooticles.
Oh no, pooticles. Put it in the lexicon.
Yeah.
Enough of the poop talk. We already said we're not a Smash Bros podcast. That's
true.
Let's keep it moving.
Wow, that's just low.
The PP and poo poo.
So, speaking of positive quality of life, let's talk about a time where we weren't thinking about those things most of the time. We have another tier list this episode.
Oh,
This
wait.
tier list.
Okay, never mind. Go for it. Go for it.
Hit it.
This is where our tier list.
Yeah, we got a tier list
Music will
episode
come in.
this week. This time we're looking at the extended catalog of Cartoon Network TV shows. We had to limit it to Cartoon Network specifically because if we listed every channel, it would just be too fucking long. I'm looking at this list right now and it already is too fucking long. I have no idea what 80% of this is, but we're gonna put it on the list.
You guys thought the MCU tier list was nuts. This is going to be even more nuts.
We tried to allot for time this time.
And also, just for anybody who grew up with Cartoon Network like we did, we're not including. I mean, I think there are some shows that aired on Boomerang and some that were also on Toonami. There's a little bit of overlap here, but for the most part, this is just like main Cartoon Network, like the shit that when we got home from school was on in the middle of the day.
Already from the top, though, I seen Two Stupid Dogs up there. That's like S tier.
That's
right?
S tier.
That's 100%
that's-
S tier, right?
I mean, I looked at this list a little bit before we went live, and I saw so much I would put in S tier.
Okay.
Two Stupid Dogs was that part of like the Secret Squirrel, like I Am
Yep.
Weasel, like they would be part
Cow
of
and Chicken.
like Dexter's Lab.
Yeah,
They wouldn't. It wasn't its own full show, but sometimes it was like
minor crossover.
Yeah.
stuck onto the end of another show.
And I feel like all of those things are
Great.
going to end up in the S tier.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Yeah.
I Am Weasel.
It was probably a very specific series of animators and writers that were from that era that are just like fucking cranking out so much good content.
I mean, like we talked about the devil dude from Cow and Chicken that would
Yeah.
always bounce on his ass. Yeah,
I bet
S tier.
I bet we
Ass
could.
tier.
I bet you could time out the like release dates of these cartoons to the point when that like 2009 writer's strike or whatever happened, and you could find a bunch of really shitty ones.
Immediately following that. Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's what happened here.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, if we're just gonna go down the list here,
Yeah.
starting with 16.
Okay. I could have sworn this was on Nick. If I'm wrong, tell me right now. But
I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna be.
this is a show
This
about
is-
some kids that work at the mall.
Yeah, we can go with.
It's okay.
We can go with don't watch, never watched, because
I
I
did
want to
watch
say a
it.
half of an episode or two I watched.
Yeah.
and not that much.
I've seen it. It's just okay.
I mean, Pat, in your illustrious
really
opinion, okay, it's just okay.
It's just okay. We can put it, if no one else has seen it, we can put it in never watched, don't know.
a pup named
Ham?
Scooby Doo.
S tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say A or S.
On the theme song alone, it's
Yes.
A tier.
Yeah.
For a pup named Scooby Doo?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't remember the pup name Scooby Doo.
Are you serious?
Damn.
That's the best one.
It's like Muppet Babies, but
Whoa. Chill out. It's not What's New Scooby Doo.
go listen to the theme song later. It's good.
Yeah, we'll play it later.
A tier, S tier. What are we?
I'm
think
for S.
S. I
I'm
think
for
S.
S.
I think,
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll trust you guys.
dude. Okay,
Is it-
we're gonna do some pod homework. We're just gonna watch like a season's worth of.
So
a
you
Pup
can watch a
Named Scooby-Doo
season's
with
worth
you.
of that in like an hour, probably. Those
Yeah,
are like
true. They're not long. Yeah.
11-minute episodes.
Adventure
maybe.
Time, D tier.
Oh,
Easy.
eat my ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Adventure
to
Time
agree
is
with him on
S
that
tier.
one.
And
Thank
Adventure
you.
Time's probably
It was a joke.
Yeah, it just might be like the best show, maybe. that
Okay,
Cartoon
I'm
Network's
glad
done.
that I am.
Yeah, no, we're in agreement.
I can't
except
tell
for
you
Ham.
it's the best show. It's
Yeah.
good. I wouldn't say
That is
it's
like
the
my
best show.
That is my like. That has the highest rewatchability of any cartoon that I know.
Is it my favorite? Not necessarily. I think it might be the best though. And it came out at a time where I wasn't really watching cartoons anymore. This
Yeah.
is like slightly like a little after my time.
100%. Yeah, no,
but
me
I have
too.
seen it. I watched a lot of these over the pandemic.
I thought
I had a
Adventure
lot of
Time-
free time.
And I thought Adventure Time was just like a kid show when I first started it, and,
And
then
it
I like.
is, but
But the amount of like depth and like I don't know, just like levels that show has.
like 9 seasons in, they start actually
Developing
constructing a
plot.
storyline.
but you don't realize
and
that.
it finally pays off in the 15th season
And
if
the
you stuck
15th season-
around.
But
Yeah.
you don't realize that in those first 9 seasons, there was also random allusions to the story that
The
they hadn't
first
made
9
yet.
seasons is all world building in hindsight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Adventure
onward.
Time is the One Piece of Cartoon Network shows.
What does that say? Something naked animals?
I've never heard of this
Never heard of
one.
this one.
Yeah, I don't know what this
Yeah.
What'd you say? Almost naked animals? Yeah,
All
never
right,
seen
so
it.
this is going in. What is this tier?
I personally would put Gumball above Adventure Time as far as enjoyability goes. Adventure Time definitely there's more. It's more rewarding for viewers who have like watched all of it, know the lore. But Gumball, I feel like was written. I feel like half the time the show was not written with kids in mind.
I have never watched the show. I have seen a bunch of adult content from it, though, and it seems pretty fucking solid.
It's really good. The animation is very, very interesting.
Yeah, Gumball's really
Is it
good.
bad?
Yeah.
I'm more just. You said adult content, and that
Oh,
in
like-
the context of Gumball, I'm concerned.
The balloon with the fucking eggplant or whatever it was. You see that?
there are some
There's some
weird
like
jokes.
very
Oh, okay,
weird
you're-
joke.
yeah,
That's okay. Cool. Never mind.
yeah, I would put Gumball in like A tier.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I
like
think
if
it's good.
Gumball played on like Adult Swim or something, I'd be like, oh, that's not that weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no,
feels like it would be a very tame show for Adult Swim, but also just really weird for Cartoon Network.
it could still belong there.
Yeah, Gumball's
Yeah,
good.
I put Gumball on S.
The mixed media art style,
S?
very, very fun. You never know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you're going to see. One of the more unique looking shows, I think, on this whole list. For
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
Animation style alone.
We can throw it into A for now, and we can move it up later if that needs to change.
I would put Gumball above Pup Named Scooby Doo. Come on.
No.
I
Maybe we
wouldn't.
don't
Absolutely
need.
not.
Maybe we don't need Two Stupid Dogs in S tier.
Two Stupid Dogs should be S tier though.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, literally, all of those like cow and chicken.
let's just keep going and see what happens. If we get it too packed, we can start demoting some shit.
Yeah,
I think
all right.
that'll be
Okay.
the most reasonable way to do it.
and what is
Apple
this?
and Apple and Onion. I know it's like a very nobody's really seen it, but
They're
it's in
Australian?
I have no idea. It's David Iowade, Richard Iowade,
Oh, New
whatever the
Zealand.
fuck. It's got a really good cast, and the writing is solid. And I only know like one or two episodes that I like fully watched because one of the McElroy brothers does voice over in it or voice acting in it. So that's why I watched it. But it seems like a solid show. We can leave it at the bottom though.
I'd put it at like C or B.
yeah.
I've never seen it.
We can,
Yeah,
we
I
can
also.
Yeah.
I'll say we can do either never watch, don't remember. That's fine. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be rated. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a never watch, but you're saying it has potential.
I think so.
Maybe
I think it's
don't sleep.
worthwhile.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Atomic Betty. I remember that show. I don't remember watching it too
Yeah,
much.
I don't remember much.
This fucking unlocked like a deep rooted, buried, repressed memory.
Was it bad?
No, just of this show existing.
Gotcha.
I just forgot about it for like over a decade. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it at all.
Baby Looney Tunes is literal child shit. We can do like C or D tier.
Oh, I'm
for
good
that.
with D tier on that.
Okay, because it's not bad. It's just literal child. It's actual child content
actual
made for
child.
children.
Yeah.
Not like this is for kids, but secretly people are fucking in the background type of stuff.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The balloon shoved something up its ass.
That's how it eats.
That's not where its mouth was. That's all I'm saying.
Its mouth is written.
Okay,
Its mouth
all right.
is written in
that's
pen.
fine. That's fine. Agree to disagree.
Okay.
So Batman Beyond, this one is easy placement for me.
I'm
I
gonna
don't-
go with A or B tier because like I remember the fuck out of this show really hard and like the more I've seen clips back to it, I'm like, I get it as an adult. As a kid, it wasn't as good to me.
See, that's how I felt about Justice League. Batman Beyond, I've always loved Batman Beyond. So,
I don't think I understood enough.
Who wouldn't love even edgier Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah, S tier.
If you like Batman, I
I'd
feel
go
like
A, personally. But
I think-
of the Batman cartoons, it's the best.
Oh, better than BTAS? The animated series?
Bartman.
I never watched it, so I don't
Batman
know.
the animated
I've seen
series.
small bits and pieces of it. But growing up, I never liked
That's the
Batman.
one with the Joker. The like
Mark Hamill.
is he? Oh, he is, huh? He's
Yeah,
the
that's Mark
animated
Hamill Joker.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
BTAS,
I mean,
I say
is that an
definitely
ad playing at the
best
bottom?
Batman show, but Batman Beyond's also
Gotcha.
good.
I
So
okay.
I don't.
Me personally,
we can go B A on
I-
Batman Beyond.
we could go A, and I will argue for it in S at some point.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
like like Batman Beyond is one of the only cartoons that I bought a collector's set of the Blu-ray for
Gotcha. Mhm.
because it's actually good.
This is the Batman the animated series, but not the one you're talking about, or this is the one.
This
you're
is a
talking about?
newer one.
That's the, okay.
That- it's a newer
That's-
one.
Toss
It's
that
not-
into the what is this shit? That's fine.
I've never
That's not
seen
even
it.
that doesn't even have good clips on TikTok. That's fine.
Ooh, that's
Okay,
yeah.
before we go any farther,
original,
this is
I
something
guess.
Pat and I talked about.
Okay.
when we sat down. When was there 5 different variations of Ben 10?
I can tell you it's the same fucking thing that happened where they spent too much money on animation and they changed it.
So it's American Dragon Jake Long.
They did that same, they did the same thing that, we were talking about the American Dragon Jake Long thing. It's got to be the same thing because the animation got bad. The first series of it I liked. I would say it's like B tier. Not great. It was some like good, held my fucking,
I would argue for original Ben 10 in A tier.
okay, yeah. So I'm
wouldn't.
fine with like B.
I think B is good. I like the theme song. So
Yeah.
B is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
if we're not going purely based off theme song, then okay, fine. I'm okay
The
with
rest
B.
of it, the rest of them, I've watched bits and pieces of the other series of them. They're not good.
I haven't.
It's just
which
like
is why we put them in What Is This?
totally fine. Okay.
Which Batman is this?
That is what is this Batman? I think it's supposed to be the new that's Batman what does that say in the B? The Batman?
You know what?
Oh God.
I'm
Toss it in the
I'm
trash
just gonna
can.
say toss that into what is this
Yeah,
here?
that's fine. Oh shit. That was on Cartoon
Yo,
Network?
Captain Planet!
That's easy S tier.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to that though. We got one more ahead of that. We got Camp Laszlo.
The only memory I have of Camp Laszlo
It's time
is
for Camp Laszlo.
this one dude who loved the show.
I know him by first and last name, the sock thief.
The sock thief. Yeah.
He had the cards, bro. He had the cards.
No way.
the cowboy.
He was obsessed
Yeah.
with Penny. Penny,
I
is
don't
that her
know,
name from Camp
whatever
Laszlo?
the girl
The
character.
girl from Camp Laszlo.
Okay, we're Camp Laszlo. Put it in either C or
C or D,
D,
C or D
and
tier. That's fine.
let's
Yeah,
move
we can
on.
move on from that.
yeah.
Yeah, the show could not be enjoyed.
We're gonna get a Twitter notification, be like, "What are you talking about?"
So Captain Planet,
S tier,
Planet.
easy S tier.
Yeah.
S tier.
That plan is great. Taught me to not throw my trash in the river.
It could have had some like racist stuff going on in there, I think, but there was a time that people were okay with that, and that was that time.
I think Captain Planet actually was one of the first shows that was making an effort to be more diverse.
Yeah.
Was it
It was
diverse?
supposed to be more.
And maybe
like,
it was racist in doing that.
that's what I was saying.
Maybe
It
it
was-
overstepped its bounds a
that's
little
where
bit.
I was
but
going.
I
It
think
was
it came from a good place.
Yeah, that's fine. It was an inclusivity, but it was still
inclusive-
stereotypical.
inclusive in the
exactly.
sense that it was being exploited.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chop
Chop Saki Chooks.
Speaking of something
Now,
that makes the
yeah,
look exploitive.
That sounds
Yeah.
like drop it in the what is this? Because we shouldn't make it any type of judgment on that
Just
at
the
all.
fact that you
all
set
I'm
the
gonna
title
say is
out
that
loud,
sounds
I
like
don't
it's an attack on my people.
Yeah.
Chowder,
Chowder's good.
A or B?
A or B.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'm saying B.
Okay,
He's fine.
I'm down with B.
Chowder's good.
Chowder has
I feel
Chowder
like-
has no actual content in it, but it is a good show.
Well, the thing about Chowder for me,
that's the ideal Cartoon Network show,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
but like Pat said with Adventure Time, I feel like that came along definitely after my time.
Yeah.
But unlike Adventure Time and even Gumball,
Yeah.
like, you know, I would see Chowder here and there, and I was just like, that I would flip.
Okay, and the thing is messed up. Like with Chowder, you can literally go back and watch any point in that show, and there's no canonical fucking timeline.
Continuity.
Okay, there's no continuity to it that's like that matters. So like you're never gonna screw yourself up and give yourself spoilers. Yeah,
I'd say, yeah, that's the case for a majority of these shows. Not all of them, but most.
yeah. Clarence,
I fucking hate from the fucking bottom of my soul
does it
the
remind
way
you too
all
much of
the
yourself?
characters look.
Yeah, the
in
animation.
this fucking show, they look disgusting. The show is disgusting to look at.
The
I don't know
animation
how
is
good
bad.
the quality of the show is. It's not. No, the animation is good. The character design is fucking disgusting.
We can say it's a C or a B because it's like a decent.
It's
show,
a decent show. Like
but I get what you mean.
It's hard to look
the
at.
The rectangle kid, it's bad.
yeah,
He
and the
looks
kid that
sickly.
sounds like this is just fucking annoying. I can't do it. I can't sit there and just fucking.
It sounds pretty good based on your description.
That was 100% on point.
Yeah.
By the way,
Okay.
I'm gonna just let that one rock.
Yeah, I've never seen it. No
I
opinion.
know Class 3000. That was a solid fucking A or S tier show.
Yeah, I had like one season, I think.
I remember this show, but I couldn't tell you a single thing that ever happened in one episode. But I know I watched it.
Yeah,
was
I'm
good.
same.
Yeah.
I would put it in don't remember personally.
Yeah, it's kind of a
I would put it in don't remember for now, and then we
Let's
all
just
go
drop
and
it.
watch
Don't
it.
remember. That's fine.
yeah. Even though I do remember it, I just also
And I don't feel like it was on Cartoon Network though. I
No,
don't
it was.
Cartoon-
It was.
It was on
Yeah.
Cartoon
Okay.
Network.
It's like, how did I watch it?
I definitely didn't watch
I did not
Cloudy
watch.
with a Chance
What
of
is this?
Meatballs, the
You
cartoon.
can drop that to what is this?
yeah,
Yeah.
didn't even know there was a cloudy.
I don't have
cartoon.
anything to say on this show besides it was a terrible, terrible thing to have to like sit and watch. all the
Okay.
time.
What,
In
Code Lyoko?
So,
In
Coleco.
retrospect of things that are hard to look at, this show
Oh
falls
my
into that.
god!
yeah,
The cat eye.
I loved
the,
it when
like,
it would come on.
Their eyebrows.
There's like the
fucking,
dots?
Yeah,
the dots.
French people.
That's a thing now. That's a design now.
Yeah, so Code Lyoko, at least A tier.
Oh man.
I'd go B.
My little
I don't
sister,
think
my
it'll
little
hold
sister
up.
used to watch that show and make everybody else watch it, and everybody else in the house hated watching it so much that literally my stepmom would make us watch it because it was like everybody else gets their chance to watch whatever. This is the only show she liked to watch, and everybody hated it. So nobody would watch TV, and it would just be her watching this show by herself because nobody liked it.
Wow.
I still remember that theme song in my head so well.
Okay, so I was literally talking about the theme song prior, and the theme song was fine until they put lyrics into it. Oh, stop. No, I quit.
I wanted to go to that school.
Kids Next Door.
A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, A's good.
Yeah.
I put this high A.
I couldn't
S
put it in
potentially.
S, but like A or B for me.
So the one problem I have with this show is that, like, I don't know how deep into the series this was, but at some point it feels like they started making all the episodes about the blonde kid.
Oh,
Am I crazy?
the
Is that-
Australian kid?
Yeah, like every new episode, like it was about him for some reason. He became
remember.
like the de facto protagonist. Maybe just all the episodes I happened to see.
Number 4.
But I always thought that was weird.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it's a
well
good
enough.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when it was in one of the pilot test things. Cartoon Network used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Was that Animation Domination or is that?
no, that's that Fox shit.
No,
Fox.
it's
Yeah,
Fox.
I forget what it was called, but they would air a bunch of pilots.
Cartoon.
That's the one with
Was it a cartoon?
Rubella Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Cartoon Fridays was the new Friday night cartoon blocks, and that was great. I
Gotcha.
watched most of these shows
On that.
coming home on Friday nights. Like this was the highlight of my day.
Yeah, yeah.
On Fridays, getting to see Cartoon Fridays.
Gotcha, that's
Love
right.
that block. Have lots of good memories watching that shit. But this was slightly different. It was like a program where they would get a bunch of pilots.
That's where
commissioned.
Adventure Time, I think, aired it initially too
Possibly
on their pilot.
but they would air them all in a big block, and then people would actually vote. And the one that would win would get ordered to series.
It would take like 2 years for it to actually show up.
I think I remember that.
That's, I think, where Adventure Time came from. That's where Billy and Mandy came from.
that makes
And
sense.
Kids Next Door also won that shit too.
Gotcha. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's
S.
that is S Nightmare
Yeah.
Fuel for
Easy
me.
S tier.
Like that one, honestly,
Just the one. There's the dude, the creepy motherfucker that's standing off in the distance with the
King Ramsey.
Is that what it is? Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit.
No, you know the one that got me? It was the episode with the Harvest Moon, the ghost of the Harvest Moon, and like Eustace has to grow the flower or he's gonna kill them all. And it's just this giant fucking monochrome head floating in their basement with no eyes. That shit fucked me up as a kid.
It's like Fantasy Flan, the Flan fucking company.
Oh, yeah.
that dude, creepy as fuck.
Fred the barber?
Is that what it was?
No,
But
but
the
that's
barber's the
different.
dude with the teeth, right?
Yeah, he's
with
got
the
the big
smile.
He's got the
Gotcha.
big
Yeah.
teeth, and he's
Yeah.
always like, courage.
Yeah. Gotcha. Whoa, what happened?
Oh yeah, Toonami. Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Future content.
Gotcha. Cow and chicken. S tier.
Cow chicken S tier.
S tier. Yeah.
I mean, if two
Okay.
stupid dogs is out there, cow chicken has to be.
Yeah.
So if this is a time and place in society where the devil was a main character of the show and no one gave a fuck,
And he
that shit
bounced
would
on
not
his
fly.
ass.
I was gonna say, wasn't him technically the devil too?
Yes.
I think
Him
it
was
was
loosely
him the
based on the
devil.
devil.
Him
Him was just red.
with
He was
lobster claws.
He was always in
What
hell.
devil have you ever seen with
Yeah.
lobster
Oh,
claws?
dude, he was literally in hell always.
that was their realm. I don't
That's
know how
your
they
interpretation
is it
of
him,
that.
or is
Him.
him
It's him.
male? Is that
I don't
their
know.
gender
They
pronouns?
didn't
I'm
say
just
that.
just
This is a
wondering.
time
We're
before
finding
that.
out right now. Of powerful flamboyant devil.
Yeah.
Oh, tight. The King of Darkness.
Okay.
Wait.
he-
People
he-
ask what gender is him. Go back.
I just
Just
seen
for
it. It was in
clarity's
there.
sake.
But yeah, let's turn to Google.
Him is non-binary. I don't
That's
care what
what.
Google
Yeah,
says.
right there. The people ask or also ask.
Technical difficulties music. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, are we even on Powerpuff Girls yet? We're talking
No,
about Cow and
like,
Chicken.
yeah, because Ham was talking about how the devil was a main character. It was a different time.
Male.
Him is male. Okay.
Yeah.
Age
Okay. Good
to know.
unknown, likes evil, chaos. Well, okay, whatever. Fine, fuck it.
Yeah, back to the tier list. We have we're only on Cow and Chicken. We have so much
Craig
to
of the
get through.
Creek, also very
Very
solid
good.
show.
Really
good
like
show.
Craig of the Creek. Yeah.
I would say S tier.
I would put it in an S tier.
The animation
S
really
tier,
weird.
really?
Yeah,
I'd
it's
go
really
A.
good. There's a really,
writers
There's a
are
really
fucking
good
solid.
Pokemon episode where it's
okay.
just like Easter egg after Easter egg of like Pokemon.
And-
you would like it.
Extremely
Yeah.
diverse.
I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
Jeff
so I-
Rosenstock does the music. It's all ska. It's
Yeah.
great.
Wait, are you serious?
yeah.
and it's extremely
not pick up on that.
extremely
Sick.
diverse, which is like
Okay.
nice on
Yeah,
shows like
it's a
that.
good show.
All right, I'll have to go revisit that, but I'll take your guys' word
The
for
Cramp
it.
Twins, I remember so vaguely, but I don't
I
remember
thought
watching
Cramp
it.
Twins was WB.
There's
Yeah.
so many of these that we thought were on WB.
We can drop
but
that to never watched and don't
Don't
remember.
remember.
I did and I do, but that's fine.
I just don't remember it well enough. Like I can,
It's not good.
I can
do,
remember it in my head vaguely, but not.
I do enough to know that it's not great.
Gotcha.
But
Is that Justice League or
No, Justice League is farther.
that's animals, owls or something? What the fuck is that?
Owls?
No, what is that? That looks like Justice League. Kids.
Is that Birds of? Was there a Birds of Prey cartoon?
No.
Yes.
Wonder Woman wouldn't be in Birds of Prey.
No, I know, but like,
it's Justice League Girls edition, the cartoon.
Justice
Yeah,
League.
looks like-
can we drop it in what is this? Because I
No,
don't
it's
think any of
sexism.
us know.
Yeah, we clearly can't even read the title.
Yeah.
It's just it's superhero girls. That's
Superhero
wow.
girls.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Never watched.
Don't remember.
Sexist. Of course you would have watched it. Dexter's Lab.
Easy S.
I was to say A or S tier.
Gotta be
tier.
S.
I
Gotta
would
be
say
S.
S tier for the first couple seasons, and then they
Yeah.
did that weird
Reboot.
modernized animation
Yeah.
thing, and
Did
it just
they?
did not sit
They
well.
did a reboot of it.
They did. This was like
God.
still pretty old though. It was never quite the same after the reboot, but I still liked it. But
Never watched the How to Train Your Dragon series.
Yeah,
I
never
didn't
watched.
even know there was a show.
Dragons. Yeah. Duck Dodgers.
Duck Dodgers, A tier.
Duck Dodgers A tier. Megadeth was on this show, so A tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No fucking question.
You
Was he
guys-
from the 21st and a half century?
Yes. Yeah. The very same.
And that's the one where canonically Marvin the Martian is actually a Martian and fucking
Yeah.
his enemy.
Actually from space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ed, Edd n Eddy, I will always say I fucking hate this show.
Ah, come on.
I will put it in A tier.
That's
because they also did the fucking shit with they did some type of reboot where now they're older and the animation changed a little bit and the show just was never good after that. So it really like soured the taste of what the show was before. And it's just fucking capitalism bros being capitalism bros. Fuck that.
Yeah. So you said A tier?
I'd put it in A tier. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot for, I will say bad, but you guys do what you want.
I guess you're bad with my the best.
Yeah.
Evens it out to
I
A
also
tier.
wanted an S tier, so A is fine.
Okay, gotcha.
If y'all want S tier, that's fine. If,
Someone
Yeah,
wanted
no.
it.
Again, this is a democracy.
Yeah,
this
so
is
I
not.
think A tier makes sense then if that's because
Yeah.
that's always what it's been. Like I'm out like against Ed, Edd n Eddy. Everybody else likes it. I just don't.
is
like
there a
the
reason
show.
why? Like, why are you?
I don't like the animation. I don't like the fucking like. It feels very like dumb. But then the capitalism like
It is
the
very
shit
dumb.
that it instills. I think to me, I just don't like. It's just like fuck people over to get what you need.
Yeah, but it never
constantly.
works.
Yeah, it always ends up
moral of the
bad.
story
Yeah,
is-
but it's not like being good ever helps them. Everybody else in the show is also a piece of shit. Though.
That's true.
I mean,
So it's just like,
Yeah.
I
you
don't.
watch Always Sunny though. That's the same thing.
But it's
premise.
not like a cartoon. It's like you're watching these people as it's like Schitt's Creek. You're watching this as a joke because you know they're shitty people.
Ed, Edd n Eddy definitely is the cartoon Always Sunny, though.
And we watch it as a joke because we know they're shitty people.
Yeah. Your brain just isn't damaged in the exact specific way.
Honestly?
it needs
Wait.
to be to like
Because
Ed,
even
Edd n Eddy.
all of my siblings and everything really like that show. I never could really.
It's
get
probably a
into
good thing.
DZ, you said everyone in that show is an asshole. I'm actually going to amend that.
Besides Johnny,
Johnny
not
2 by
Johnny,
4
Jimmy.
No, Johnny. No, Jimmy's an asshole too. Rolf.
He's just European. He does.
He's just European,
he's
man.
just the son of a shepherd.
Yeah.
Evil Concarney is
Evil
S
Incarnate.
tier.
I would put it A tier just because.
Yeah.
It
I'm
was
gonna
so
concur.
few episodes.
Question: Are we ranking Evil Con Carne, Billy and Mandy, and Grim Adventures of
What separately?
Grim
I
Evil.
would say yes.
Grim and Evil? Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say
those are all
yes.
separate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say separate because they did both get their own spin-offs.
Okay.
Like-
Evil Concarnate didn't last as long as Billy and Mandy did,
Right.
but that's the main reason why I would say
okay.
A.
Well,
See, I would put Evil Concarne in A and Billy and Mandy in S.
Yes.
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
That's fine.
And I'd put the combined show
On S.
also in S.
Also S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grim Evil definitely. But I think Evil Concarne just falls a little bit short on account of just not enough content.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I still like it.
Foster's Home is S, right? Is that just me?
That's what I
Foster's
would do.
good.
Okay.
I think A is fine.
I'm fine with A as
yeah.
well.
Okay. I'm not going to argue super hard for that one. If we
Yeah.
put Batman Beyond in A,
Garfield?
I'm not going to argue super hard for Foster's.
I never watched the
Never watched the Garfield
show.
It's either never watched or what is
It
this?
was always
so.
just some dude doing a Bill Murray impression, and
Yeah.
it always felt
Damn.
weird.
I feel like even though we've never seen it, we can put it in D because you know that shit sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I for sure can't read the title on
Generator Rex.
this. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I knew I recognized it.
Yeah, Generator Rex.
Yeah, that's like a B tier show,
I've never watched it.
I don't know this one.
Never
It
seen it.
is in the same universe as Ben 10.
which is why it's a B tier show.
Oh, interesting. How there's
I've seen the crossover of it. That's
different
it.
versions of Ben 10, and there's also another spinoff.
No, you
So
know what's fucked
there's
up?
5.5.
Most of the Ben 10's versions have met each other.
Interesting.
Like they've crossed over. It's so
But
stupid.
why?
For stupidity.
Yeah.
And money or something.
And marketing,
yeah.
brain synergy.
George of the Jungle. That was no show.
This
It's
show
not
kind of sucks. I
rememberable.
really like the movie with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree with
solid,
that.
Very solid.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
we can
so.
just drop that shit into don't remember, never watched, or bad. We
Yeah.
can put it in bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I would like to nominate George of the Jungle as our first D tier show.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we've seen it, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Lantern. I've never watched the show.
D.
I've just seen other clips of stuff with it.
D.
D.
He-Man.
Well, wait. Grim Evil still has to go up to
Yeah,
S
yeah.
tier. Yeah. But let's catch this up real quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
George of the Jungle, bad. okay, I don't super remember the Green Lantern show, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think Green Lantern has ever had anything solo that was good.
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds, what fuck?
Grim
Only good Green Lantern
and Evil?
was
Grim and Evil S.
Justice League Green
S
Lantern.
tier
Yeah,
for Grim and Evil.
Yep.
Grim and Evil S tier, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He-Man. Anybody watch the He-Man cartoon?
He-Man.
Is this the OG He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
I think so. It doesn't look like the
I
new
don't
one.
think
The
so.
art style looks
I
like the
think
older
that
one.
is it the
is it?
the one that came out in like the early 2000s. I think there was a reboot.
Oh,
Yeah, because that's not the 80s cartoon.
gotcha.
Okay, so that being the case,
I don't think I ever saw
I
this
never
one,
watched it.
yeah.
but I do love Masters of the Universe.
I see one down there that we need to put on whatever comes above S tier.
What, I Am Weasel?
No,
Puffy Amiyumi?
over the garden wall.
That's good.
Yeah, Hi Puffy Amiyumi, that's like triple S tier.
Yeah, definitely S tier for that show. That was like
Yeah, this is a good one. I don't
really good for no reason. Not enough animation in it, but
Yeah, I don't remember it a ton, but
you said what?
What?
Is it because it's all stuff you don't like? Like you don't like what we're selecting?
What?
you gotta listen to that theme song and tell me that man isn't singing with 110%. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do.
Wait,
Hey,
A1.
all I'm getting at is that after that period in writing and animation, a lot of shit fell off.
For context of people for listeners.
Okay, wait,
Every time
they
A1
can't hear.
rolls up, every time A1 rolls up to the S tier, he just dies every time he sees pup named Scooby Doo
Right at the
in
top.
S tier.
It's not our fault. It was at the beginning of the list.
I Am Weasel goes up to S tier as well.
Goat.
We do have that in S and Muppet Babies in C. So
Hopefully, this is one of those ones that just makes it to a second line of them in S tier.
yeah, we're gonna run out of
It's
S tier.
it's already there.
If you drop another one in S tier, it should. It does that bullshit. Gotcha. It does stack them. Infinity
seen
Train.
Infinity
Never
Train.
watched
Train
it.
Train's good. I'd put it in B. That's all.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I only think one season of it actually aired on Cartoon Network. It had like 3 on HBO Max also. So it barely counts. But
Gotcha.
I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's like an anthology show.
Johnny
like,
Bravo
every
is,
season is
is
different.
like B or A because he is a sex pest.
I would say B does not age well.
No, it does not. It was good, but it's not anymore.
As a kid, S. As an adult, definitely not.
As an adult,
S,
yikes! I've never
as
seen
an
this show. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Johnny Test.
D.
I was say I know I kind of liked that show as a kid, but it was not
Johnny
good.
Test sucks ass. I hate that show. Fucking F tier Johnny Test. Johnny Test has
Can we
more.
make a Johnny Test tier, please?
Have you ever? Johnny Test has the generic whip crack sound effect like 5 times per episode.
I believe it. Justice League. That was a good
Yeah,
version
Justice
of Justice
League
League. We can
I agree.
Justice League good.
I-
A1's a hater.
Yeah.
we can put that in like B.
I did say the only good.
Whoa, B.
It's good. It's not
Yeah, B is
great.
good.
Okay, no.
B
Hold
is
on,
good.
hold on.
B or A,
I would have
I'd
agreed with
say
you
A, but-
wholeheartedly as a kid, but as an adult going back and watching it,
bad?
I'd put it in A.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say this is the series, not the movie,
I know.
right? I was yeah.
None of these are the movies.
Almost though.
Have you never watched the pup named Scooby Doo?
Someone clearly
Yeah,
has
dude.
it.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, have you never watched? You have watched it. Okay.
This is. I have a feeling the title of this episode is going to have something to do with a fucking pup named Scooby Doo.
We might need to do Scooby Doo tier list another time.
Damn.
I think we will.
That would have been fun.
Justice League. This is the one we were just talking about, right? Or no, this is different.
How?
There were
Justice
two
League.
Justice League. There was like
Yeah.
Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited.
Oh, there were. Yeah. It's like the same show, but like expanded. It's just like
Yeah, there's
more
just
people.
more
I would
people.
say most of the stuff I've seen from that
I don't-
series of Justice League stuff
It's
is
from the
pretty
first
solid.
one. Yeah, I haven't seen Unlimited at all. I don't think.
I saw a
gonna
little
be-
bit of Unlimited. I find place. Okay, if we're gonna put Justice League in B tier, then I'm fine putting Justice League Unlimited also in B tier.
They're like the same show. Mostly,
I don't know
think.
what that is. Is that?
Super Friends.
Oh God, that's
No.
that's what is this? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Some permutation of Justice
What do
League.
you guys
Yeah,
think
sure.
about this show?
I watched more crypto than I watched of Justice League.
Me too.
Yeah.
What do you think of it though?
I'll let you guys handle this.
I can't really remember. I'd say put it above Justice League.
Okay. I would say it's a good show. I liked it. It kept my attention for
I
fucking
liked
a
it.
Better
season
than
or
Justice
something.
League?
I don't know.
Really?
There was cameos for most of the Justice League pets in that show. So
The Justice League has
enough.
cameos from the Justice League.
Yeah, thank you.
But I don't give a shit about the Justice
Not
League.
Aquaman's pet goldfish.
hey, did more than Aquaman did. The League of Super Evil. You can throw that into what is this?
I don't know what that is.
The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. I could have sworn that was like a cartoon based on Lee jeans, like a denim
The brand,
advertisement.
yeah.
I thought that's what it was in
I'm
the beginning.
still gonna go with what is this on that because I have no idea.
Yeah. Hit me with the what is this?
What does that say? Royals?
I'll take what is this for 1,000?
What is this also? Looney Tunes.
Is this OG Looney Tunes?
No, this is a remake.
show, the Looney Tunes show?
Modern Looney Tunes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's with shitty Bugs Bunny. I don't
Okay,
like
so-
that one. We can do what is this? Because I ain't fucking.
Or never watched?
Yeah,
Yeah.
either one doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's in the horseshit. Fuck that. What is this? That doesn't matter. Mad TV's bullshit.
Whoa.
Animated Mad TV's bullshit.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say, watch your goddamn mouth.
Wasn't I think MTV from Mad TV from apparently somebody told me was like that's technically just SNL for conservatives, and I never really thought about it. There's just more like open bigotry in that show than fucking SNL or something.
I don't remember, but
Just
I just
anything
remember
Bobby Lee
Mad
did-
TV
anything
had
Bobby Lee
more
did.
people of color on it.
Doing racist caricatures of themselves.
Okay,
Anything Bobby Lee did.
I'm not here to defend Bobby Lee. I'm not gonna do that.
Mau Mau?
Bobby Lee dancing with
What
the
is
robot
this?
though
Don't know.
lives in my head.
Flapjack. I fuck with Flapjack
tier.
so
Flapjack's
hard. It's
good.
A or
Easy
S.
Wow. Okay, so this is my Ed, Ed and Eddie.
You don't
Oh,
fuck with
really?
Flapjack.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
would've put
watch it?
Flapjack
Did you
in
watch
D.
a lot of it, or you just didn't like it?
I unfortunately watched more of it than I would have liked to.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. I feel like that's a pretty hit or miss one because like I felt like it was like Adventure Time kind of, but it's stupider, way stupider than Adventure Time.
I wouldn't
Like,
even call it stupid. I would just
It's
call
just
it
weird.
unenjoyable.
It's just
Gotcha.
weird.
creepy.
Yeah.
No,
liked it.
Courage is creepy and enjoyable.
Gotcha.
Flapjack was just like I feel like I lost brain cells watching
Yeah,
that.
that's what I meant by stupid. Like it
But
just
like,
was like
not the good kind of
dribble.
losing brain cells, like Ed, Ed and Eddie. This was the kind of losing brain cells where like,
we can go to B then if
Yeah.
that's the consensus.
That's
fine.
That's
Mega-
Megas XLR.
Never watched it.
Fucking S plus tier.
Yeah,
like
this show
That
rules.
show is fucking sick.
I always wish there was more of it. I think it only had one season.
It did. It
Yeah.
was really short lived.
What does that
It was
say?
kick
magic
ass.
swords.
Mighty Magic Swords.
I never heard of that.
I think one
No
of the people
say.
that worked on Adventure Time worked on it as well.
Yeah.
That's literally every show on Cartoon Network.
that makes sense.
But yeah, that's like a relatively newer show. So.
Mike, Lou, and Og was like a B or an A tier.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
they're cavemen, right?
Yeah,
I remember it, but I don't remember it.
it's like Lou and Og. Og is the caveman. Mike and Lou are not.
Okay.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah, no.
Don't know what that is.
Nope.
Mucha Lucha.
Mojo.
Put that in the racist tier.
So
Not
it can,
gonna argue
it
with
can go
him.
down there with Juniper Lee. Then is that what you're saying?
Like
It's-
as a
Well,
show,
I mean, we did put Chop Sock Suki or Chop Socky Chook
In the racist tier.
Yeah.
We should have added another fucking column for racist and don't want to judge it.
yeah,
Yeah.
No, yeah. Like I hate that this was my representation.
You liked it that much,
No, I didn't like it.
so we know we can just
like even as a child,
that's
who, like-
fine. Oh, you can add shit. I thought this was
He's
set.
just changing the title.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
even as a child,
fine.
who
I
Wait,
was
so
just like-
Ben 10 is racist?
According to our tier list.
Hey, you know what? That's fine. Whatever makes in the bottom is either racist or bullshit. So it's whatever.
But yeah, Mucha Lucha, my biggest gripe with it.
We
is
can
that-
we can drop it into the racist tab though, right?
No,
That's
yeah,
fine.
like let's
Yeah,
put that
yeah.
in the racist tier. Like it literally was like this was the representation of like think of one cartoon that had any representation of Latino people.
Yeah, it was
And
that
then
one.
we got the flea. We
I
got
know.
the fucking flea.
I know.
It's really just the flea, right? Like
Yeah,
the
the
show would
flea-
be almost okay, but the flea is indefensible.
Yeah, the flea is just all of just negative stereotypes.
There's
and-
definitely more stereotypes of the parent, like the parents in that show are
the
also
show's not
very-
the show's not great. Like
My gym partner's a monkey.
I didn't like the show very much. I think
C or D.
is fine.
So yeah, it's go
I watched
bad.
it a little bit, but I don't think it's good.
Ninjago never watched.
Okay. I like Legos.
Yep.
And ninjas are pretty cool. Ninjago's like a solid B, I think.
Really?
It's not great, but I would put it above mediocre. It's fun. Spinjitzu, dude.
God.
You're saying words to me.
That says OKKO.
I've heard
Yeah.
Never watched
good
it.
things about the show, but I've never seen it.
Same.
Yeah.
Over the Garden Wall is S tier for me. I don't know where you guys put
Over the
it.
Garden Wall's pretty fucking good. This is a limited series.
Yeah,
But-
and it's got like 13 episodes and a movie.
Yeah. Elijah Wood plays a little gnome guy.
Oh, okay.
Lord of
I
the
know
Rings?
this one.
It's kind of
Yes.
a Lord of the Rings storybook.
But
miniseries
I'm gonna say
vibes.
S tier if you guys feel anything different. Like
I'm cool with that.
Okay, because that show's just
I've
really
got
really good.
no gripes.
S is fine. Yeah, it's good.
Ozzy and Drix, fuck yeah, A tier.
C tier.
Oh man, this show.
No Bill Murray. No buy.
It also got rid of Kid Rock, so it's
Kid
good.
Rock was in it.
Kid Rock talks about fucking if it ain't if it's statutory, it's mandatory is like the lyric that he sings in that fucking. So I'm fuck the movie. The show.
Hold up.
Because Kid Rock's not in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go back and watch the movie. I don't remember
Kid
that.
Rock when he's singing in it.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't remember Kid Rock being in the movie.
He is singing in the movie. He's on stage as himself essentially, as some like scummy ass looking fucking
Yeah.
germ or something, and he's singing. And just one of the lyrics is like, if something about like it being statutory, it's mandatory, talking about like underage chicks.
Oh, that's
And it's Kid Rock. It's just like this is you, man. Fuck you.
yikes.
Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna go with B or C. Like I fucked with them, but I didn't watch them that much.
OG is at least, at the very least, A. I
Yeah.
would say S.
I think S.
I'm saying OG is definitely S.
Yeah.
Oh, did they make a new one of that too?
Yeah, they
Yes.
God, of course.
Haven't se-
Oh,
haven't
is that
seen
what that
it,
other one is?
but I've
So
heard
the
it's
other one is
bad.
we just dropped to never watched.
I'd say so.
I actually did.
Oh, okay. Thoughts, opinions?
Not as good as the OG.
Racist. Gotcha. So mediocre.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that say?
God, is that Mr. Meaty?
I'm Mr. No, that's Mr.
That's
Beefy.
Mr. Beefy.
Whoa, what does that say?
Never seen it. What the fuck is this?
Okay, regular show. I talked about this earlier. I feel like I'd put that in B. Out of like the Chowder Flapjack,
A regular show. Also another show, tons of adult content in it, and like pretty solid
I would
for
say
that.
from what
like-
I've seen, the regular show is probably A.
I think
like
regular
low
show is
A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low A.
Yeah.
I'm down
It's
for A.
better than fucking Ozzy and Drake.
It's better
Okay.
than Ben 10.
Kid Robot Boy. I remember that show. I don't remember it being that great.
I remember it, but I don't.
We can just
Yeah.
go never watch. Don't remember. That's fine. And that other one right by it, Robotomy. Also never heard of it.
Okay, but right next to that, we have
Samurai Jack. S tier.
Samurai
S+,
Jack.
baby.
S for Samurai Jack. That's like,
S tier.
if we could put anything above the S tier, it's that.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. More Scooby Doo.
Which Scooby? Oh, this is the new Scooby Doo, right?
I don't fuck with that one.
I don't know
Yeah.
what
So
that is.
let's racist.
Sorry, Scooby Doo.
Don't know
What
that
the
is.
fuck? Yeah,
I-
drop that into the racist column.
I saw one episode
Oh, wait.
of that show.
What is
and
it
then
called?
Secret Mountain Fort Awesome.
Okay,
I saw
yeah,
one
no.
episode of that show and then never saw it. Anything about it ever again. So
Is that dude's head a butt?
Yes.
yeah,
Secret Saturdays. No idea what that is.
never heard of that one.
Sheep in the Big City. I remember that show.
I like Sheep of the Big
I'll say
City.
she's in Big
That's-
City. That's A tier.
That's
A
like
quality.
that same generation of fucking Cow and Chicken and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a little. It's a little
post.
after that.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
But not.
okay.
I'd say A or B is good. I like that show.
So Sheep in the Big City up there.
Sheep in the Big City was like part of the wave of like cartoons past like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab.
So like
Stuff like
Was
that.
that Foster's Home era then?
Oh, around then, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Maybe a little. Maybe predates Foster's. a little
Never
bit.
seen Skunk Fur. Heard of it. Skunk Fu.
Never heard of it.
Racist. Sonic.
Sonic Boom.
This is the one where they pull all the fucking hilarious clips of Knuckles from, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we can. It's got to be at least mediocre because the out
It's
of
got to be at
context-
least bad. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No,
yeah,
it's,
no.
it's ass. But the out of context clips of Knuckles saying random shit. That's all that. That's all that
they
show's
like
got
have
for
him
me.
like wax philosophical every so often, like
And that's just-
completely
there's some decent-
changing the tone of whatever scene it is.
Isn't
it's
this
just
the-
really fucking weird.
Doesn't he say like, "Oh, it's over"? I never want to do that again. That's how I feel anytime I see Sonic Boom anywhere.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I didn't.
No, that's
I,
not Space Ghost. Is that the actual Space Ghost?
Yeah, that's actual Space
I've
Ghost.
never seen the
had an
original
actual
Space
show?
Ghost. Yeah.
Yes.
They did, but I've only ever seen Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Zoom in. Is that Space Ghost Coast to Coast? Because he is on the TV.
It looks like Coast to
He is-
Coast.
yeah.
I didn't think that they made a real one. That definitely says Coast to Coast at the bottom of it.
Okay, that's Adult Swim. That's ineligible.
Yeah, I would.
Is it Adult Swim?
Yeah.
Okay. So racist. Squirrel Boy.
I would put that at S tier.
Squirrel Boy?
No, Space Ghost.
I was
Coast
gonna
to
say Squirrel Boy F.
Yeah, I would have too.
F
but
tier.
Wrong
Garbage.
tier list. Yeah.
Squirrel Boy is didn't watch. Don't
Don't
remember.
remember.
All of the animated Star Wars movies. I'm gonna have to leave to somebody else because I haven't watched any of their series.
Me. Okay.
Please tell me they're all bad so I don't have to watch them.
Absolutely not. Okay. The A1 just did the right thing. He put original, like shitty animated Star Wars: The Clone Wars in bad tier.
Oh.
Now, Star Wars: The Clone Wars S tier. Whoa, come on, dude.
Is it good? That's the 3D animated one?
Okay, remember how I said if there's anything we could put above S tier, it'd be Samurai Jack?
Gotcha. It's
Clone
goes up
Wars
there.
comes really fucking close.
Wait, the
Is that
the
is that like
3D
Bad
one
Bunch? Is Bad Bunch?
Yes,
the
Bad
same-
Batch.
Bad Batch.
Bad Bunny.
better than the OG?
Huh?
You like the 3D one more than the OG?
Dude,
Clone
it's
Wars?
so much better.
Really,
Dude.
I still remember when the OG Clone Wars came out. I'll never forget the intro shot to that. It's just a close up of Yoda, and he's like bouncing up and down. And you're like, "That's weird. Where's Yoda going?" And then the camera zooms out, and he's just riding on a horse in the middle of the desert. And you're like, "Oh, Yoda's having a weird quest. What's going on?" And then the camera pulls back even farther, and you see that he's leading the charge of just all these fucking like robots and like infantry and like giant vehicles just charging into battle. It's so sick. I haven't seen the 3D one. I just really remember enjoying
I'll
it.
send you a clip from the 3D one of Darth Maul and his brother fighting the Emperor. That shit will change your mind.
I'll say
I haven't seen it, so I'm willing to be persuaded. I think it's good. I don't really care.
I would still say I'd still say bad. Like, okay, Pat brings up a good point.
Static
There
Shock
was-
is S tier,
I think it.
right? Am I-
Static Shock, yes.
Yeah,
That's
no,
S tier.
hands down.
I don't remember that much about Static Shock, but I know I watched
that shit was one of the first shows that I can like vividly remember addressing racism
I'll
like
say-
on TV as a cartoon.
Yeah. I
was
just
just
like
gonna say-
really fucking hard.
Yeah.
I was just
Makes
gonna say I
sense.
only remember the racism.
Yeah, because there's that, and then there's like the one where he teams up with Batman. Like those are the two most prominent ones that I can remember.
He teamed up with Batman.
Yeah, he teamed up with
I
Batman
missed
and
that
Robin.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say S tier for Steven Universe. Anybody
Yeah,
else feel
it's gay Adventure Time.
it
It's
is.
S tier.
This time last year, I would have said, "Fuck Adventure" or "Fuck Steven Universe." Put it with Clarence. I hate looking at it.
But now-
after having seen all of it, it's a really good show.
It's very
It is
well thought out.
very thought provoking.
Yep.
At times, especially for a kid show. The continuity is pretty strong.
everything that Rebecca Sugar and what's his fucking face, the other guy, it's not Sugar.
Don't say Dan Schneider. First of all, wrong network.
Yikes.
No, Rebecca Sugar and what's the other
Ward.
Pendleton Ward. Like everything that they fucking dip their fingers into is always like very deep, and unless you like, and like you have to watch very thoroughly to like fully get what's going on. I feel like, but I like them a lot. That's a way better way to scroll through this list. Is this on is this a different list or is that? Okay, that's just such a better size of it.
I'm glad you guys enjoy Steven Universe so much.
You don't like it?
No,
Have you watched a lot of it?
I've watched most of it.
Okay.
I tried really, really, really hard to enjoy it, and I just
Are you doing a homophobia right now?
absolutely not. It's not about that.
Stormhawks, never heard of it.
Yep, not a clue.
Summer Camp Island, never heard of it. It looks creepy as shit though.
This show's not bad. Also,
It
I
looks
think had like only one season on Cartoon Network,
And
and
then
then got
HBO.
picked up by HBO.
Gotcha.
Sunday
It's
Pants.
okay. I'd put it in
Sunday
like,
Pants, never heard of it.
Looks like Byron's in the
Oh
background.
fuck! I forgot about SWAT Cats.
SWAT Cats, never heard of it.
SWAT Cats is sick. They're cats in fucking attack helicopters.
This
Jesus
is not
Christ.
related to Thundercats, right?
No, this is completely different.
Okay.
No, this is definitely. What is the fucking show with the Gators?
It's like that though. I don't know.
You should know this, DZ.
I'm pretty sure I do know what you're
I
talking
know
about.
the
but I can't
sharks,
remember.
not gators. Was it
Yeah.
gators? There's a shark.
There's a shark
It's a
one and a
sharks.
dinosaur one.
There's street sharks. And
Street
then
sharks.
there's
It's
another
Street
one.
Sharks.
Yeah.
And then
the other
the Battle Toads, but that's not a
Not
show.
Battletoads. That wasn't
No,
a show.
there's like it's like street sharks, but they're dinosaurs, and this is kind of in the same vein.
Gotcha.
But these guys are cool because they get jets and helicopters.
So you can see the early '90s comic book aesthetic.
Yeah, exactly.
I have never seen this one, but what are you guys thinking?
I think B for SWAT
B
Cats,
tier.
at least.
Okay, so we can drop that to throw that into B.
All right, we
Sim-
got to go back and watch some SWAT Cats.
I would
I'm
love
down.
to do that.
Super down.
Symbionic Titan. I vaguely remember the show.
See, I couldn't tell you based on the title, but looking at like the characters and the
Yeah.
art, I definitely watched this and I recall enjoying it.
This one?
And it's funny,
Yeah.
right there, that chick in the front is. I'm pretty sure they probably based Vidalia on Steven Universe.
I was just going
She
to
does
say
have
Onion's
onion
mom.
head.
Yeah, it's the same character.
This I
right
think
there.
is another Gendy Tartakovsky show.
It has the art style for it.
Tartakovsky.
Powerpuff Girls.
gotcha.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, the main guy in the front looks like every character in a how to draw manga.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
The Teen Titans Go had one good episode.
D tier.
And it's when they.
Whoa!
Wait, hold on.
D tier.
Teen Titans Go had one good episode, and it's the episode where they watched Teen Titans on Teen Titans Go.
Okay,
That's
so here's the
the
thing.
best fucking episode.
Teen Titans Go, C tier, mediocre.
That's fine.
I'll give you C tier, but
It's pretty good.
Teen
It's fun.
Titans?
okay, I feel more strongly
at
about
least?
Teen Titans Go than I do about Clarence.
I believe that. Well, yeah.
Teen Titans to the top.
Teen Titans,
Titans is the
is
top.
A at least
Yeah.
for me.
I'm saying S.
I'd say S.
Yeah. Okay.
Above Batman Beyond.
Thundercats.
Oi.
Is that the new series? And I have never seen it.
Yes, this is the new one, but not the new one.
Okay. I've never seen it.
There was a new one, a newer one
Have you
where they
seen
did
it?
the modern. No,
No,
Old?
that's fine. If we've never seen it, we can just drop it.
Yeah,
We're-
we're just-
Thundercats
we are at a
Go in
crunch
there.
for time. Are we out of time at this point?
Yes.
We are
We're
super out of
over.
time. Okay. Let's we can try to speed run the most of the rest
Okay, yeah.
of the shit then.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so don't know what Tick and Seek is. Time Squad, I really
A
like
tier.
that
Time
show.
Squad,
A
good,
tier.
good.
A tier. Total Drama Island.
Drama Island.
B tier.
Yeah. Okay, switch Time Squad and put Scooby Doo. Put Time Squad in S. Put Scooby Doo in A, so we
That's
don't have to
fine.
deal with this.
Wait, no,
anymore.
no. A1 gets to look at this tier list every
Okay,
day
and just
and
be
see
upset.
a pup named Scooby Doo at the top.
If it's at the bottom of S tier, that's fine. Or at the top of A. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with it. As long
Bottom
as
of
it's
S
up there.
tier.
It is better than Gump also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Total Drama Island,
C?
at
B?
mediocre or bad.
Okay.
C or worse.
C.
Yeah.
Let's say C then. And then whatever the fuck the next thing is.
I
I've
can't
never
wait to
heard of.
put-
This should say Lunchables. What is that?
Can't wait to put Uncle Grandpa.
What does that say?
in
Radical?
S+.
That sounds racist. What did that say?
Redonkulous race?
Oh, fucking throw that in the trash.
That looks like trash.
It's total drama. It's more total drama shit.
Okay.
Total Trauma,
This-
baby.
You know what? Just drop it in racist.
Both of those gone. Don't know what that one is. The total drama rama also trash. Totally Spies. Anybody have an opinion on that one?
A or B.
Never really watched
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty
A or
good.
B?
Okay.
Yeah. B. I say B.
Is this the newer Transformers?
Yes.
Fuck that. Throw it in the trash can.
Dude, where's Transformers? It was Cybertron,
Cybertron,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that was the anime one. That one was lit.
Uncle Grandpa, creepy as fuck. Also had the most crossovers of a random random cartoon show.
All I know is the Steven Universe April Fool's episode.
And I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I want to say Clarence had a crossover and like the regular show or like
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
yeah.
But that's the only one I know.
Unikitty, never heard of it. I've seen that shit somewhere.
Oh, it's from Lego Movie.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Don't know what that is. Victor and Valentino. Villainous, don't know. S tier for We Bear Bears.
Yeah, We Bear Bears is good.
I would go A tier for.
I would say A or B.
I can drop it in A.
We can go to A for We Bear Bears. That's fine. What a Cartoon, don't know what that is. That looks like some fucking Boomerang stuff. Though, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
you
got
can
Fred
see
Flintstone.
fucking Fred Flintstone right there.
Okay, what are we gonna do with Robot Jones?
Whatever
whatever
happened
happened.
to
A or
Robot
B?
Jones.
I'm down. Like that show took up a lot of my childhood. I don't remember if it was good, but I just remember it was there.
I say A because it only
say
had
A.
one season.
Okay, yeah.
Cut down in its prime.
A or B?
And now here is the main event.
What's new Scooby Doo? S tier.
What's the Scooby Doo?
Coming after you. Simple Plan. If you're listening,
Okay,
please reach
Is
out.
that who it is? Simple Plans.
That's Shaolin Showdown.
Yeah, we can go like that is racist. though. That is racist.
Because I
though.
was talking about it earlier. Remember, I was like, "What network was Shaolin Showdown on?" We all said it was WB, but now
So
here it is.
Let's say it was a good show. So A or B, or was it racist?
Oh, absolutely, because you had the fist of Tebigong, the flip coin.
It didn't age well, so we're gonna say it's racist.
It 100% didn't age well. But as a kid, I was really into that shit.
It was pretty. I like that.
Young Justice is S tier.
Okay, I've
That
never
is the
seen that
best
one.
DC animated show.
Gotcha. That's
Haven't
Justice
seen
League
it.
one. Gotcha. Here,
That's not Justice League. That's Young Justice.
Better than Pup Named Scooby Doo?
Annoying Orange. Fuck that show. That's a YouTube show.
Yeah, that's not even.
It got picked,
Racist.
it did get picked up.
Okay,
It got picked up in that time where they put non-animated shows on Cartoon Network.
that was a dark time.
Yeah, it's probably during a writer strike.
Probably.
Realistically,
Yeah.
that's Hero 108. Never heard of it.
Nope.
Oh no.
Thundercats Roar. I've
That
never
must
watched
be the
it.
new one.
That is the new one.
Oh,
Batman the animated series.
S tier.
I remember this logo. I will say that was a good one.
Yeah, that Batman is pretty legendary.
Okay, remember how I
think it's
said that
gotta be
I
an S
bought
tier.
Batman Beyond?
Yeah.
The collector's edition? I also have that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Superman animated series.
Put it in bad. Superman sucks.
Yeah. Elliot from Earth. Never heard of it. We Baby Bears. That one's like B or C. It's like really good backstory, but it's not as good as We Bear Bears. We can throw it in C.
Yeah.
Jellystone. That looks like some.
That's Yogi. That's
It's a
got to be the
Yogi
Yogi
Bear.
Bear
Throw it in the
reboot.
trash.
Hey, boo boo.
Dick
Fungies
basket.
trash. Also, don't know what that is.
Fungies is like C.
Steven
it's
Universe
okay.
Future is like B tier or C tier because it's just a
I
wrap
would say
up.
B. I would say B.
Yeah, it's
tier.
like a prologue
D tier.
series.
Yeah, and it's literally just to like wrap up loose ends.
If you haven't seen the show, it's
not worth it.
It would mean nothing to you. So it doesn't really.
All right, Awen,
stand
can
on
we get
its
the
own.
full look at this and just see how poorly we've done?
We have Batman animated series in S tier. I think we did our job.
I think we put the shows that really mattered being in S tier,
Like
but are
Two
we
Stupid
really
Dogs.
okay?
we can
I was not gonna say this, but are we really gonna put Batman Beyond below a pup named Scooby Doo?
in my head it is, but
Are you serious?
yeah, I like the
No!
pup named Scooby Doo. I didn't like.
I like a pup named Scooby Doo too, but Batman Beyond is so good.
We could just have a tier for all.
So here's the thing: I would have to watch the Batman Beyond as an adult to actually like go back and rewatch it.
Get watching, DZ.
Yeah, I might have to.
You know what? Okay.
But I think that brings our tier list to a close, right?
Yeah, that absolutely brings
now.
our tier list to a close until we get to like Toonami, Boomerang, Nickelodeon.
Well, we can save that for.
Yeah, no, future content. Like in the meantime, hey, if you've made it this far, God bless your soul for getting through that tier list with
And
us.
we do appreciate you.
Yeah,
if
for
you've
real.
made it this far.
Make sure that you hit us at Twitter and YouTube at Common Rabble Pod. We'll be there. We're still going to be on all your favorite, what'd you call them? Podcatchers?
Podcatchers.
Podcatchers. Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio. And for the Common Rabble Pod, I have been Hoodie.
I have been DZ.
I've been Pat.
I am Ham.
And until next week, we'll see you later.
Enjoy that tier list, fuckers.